Instant celebrity status. Yes, it is possible, according to Mr. T.C. Bradley. He is joining us now to help you rocket into fame. I'm so happy to see you this morning.
Hey, Miss Stephanie. Great to be back.
I guess kind of, because your Cubs actually are making my Cardinals look pretty bad, and we won't get into that. But speaking of, you went back to your hometown. You went back to Chicago. Spent some time with the kids at your old high school. What was that about?
Right. Well, when Hurricane Irma came through our beautiful city here, I actually evacuated to my hometown in Chicago, and my high school invited me to speak to the business classes, to the kids there. And
here they are right there.
Yes,
wow, I bet that was really cool.
So it was just, I hadn't been back there, Miss Stephanie, in 35 years.
My goodness. So did it look the same?
Yeah, it did look the same. And I'm so grateful because I saw a hall monitor. I was walking through the halls and I saw a hall monitor, and I started to duck. I started to duck to get away because I got away with so much.
So you got to speak to the kids. I know it was. I'm sure they were thrilled to have you there. What was your message, though? What was the biggest advice that you gave them?
You know, I think number one is to dream big. First of all, that dreams can come true. But second of all, I was very concerned for the kids for social media. You know, we're now just hearing the reports on social media how it's impacting these kids 10 years down the road.
Right.
And I told them, you know, when I went to school, had they had social media when I went to school, I'd be in trouble.
I'm sure
with
a lot
some
of
the
kids
stuff
are.
that I did and got away with. So a lot of that stuff is now following these kids into their futures. And I just told them to be very cautious about that. A Snapchat video, you never know how that could come back and harm them 10 years down the road. Because employers now are vetting people, and they're going to look at those social media profiles.
Absolutely.
And if they see something that is out of integrity, well, it could cost them a $250,000 a year job.
Well, you talk about, too, you mentioned being in a choice-based economy. So what exactly do you mean by that?
Right. Well, Ms. Stephanie, I do believe we're in a choice-based economy because consumers now have a choice we didn't have even 10 years ago. Your competitors are there, and people are going to research and vet anybody before they do business with them.
Make the right choices when it comes to that.
Right.
Hey, by the way, how can people stand out in a crowd?
Well, number one.
Look out.
Well, number one, Miss Stephanie, you have to contact TC. You know, the marketplace is very crowded.
Your future is bright, as
you
can see.
Right. The marketplace is very crowded, and to stand out, you have to stand out in this marketplace. And the way you do that is you contact TC.
Superstardom, this guy right here. God Says When. Be sure to check him out online. You have a bright future,
Miss Stephanie.
Head to fox4morningblend.com.